Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, let's get it rolling. We got lots of news to cover. Trump spoke at the National Prayer Breakfast yesterday. I watched it while I was working. He did an outstanding job, talked about the attacks upon Christian, and he is going to form a committee to study the anti-Christian bias. Good for him. He also advocates a National Garden of Heroes. I don't know if it's necessary, but why not? I like statues. I think he's eyeing this for a statue of himself, which is okay with me. And Trump was awarded by Netanyahu a golden pager. How hysterical is that? That's funny stuff. DEI. Pam Bondi's going after the private companies and universities as she should. Allstate claims they're going to lose about $1 billion in California. I want to tell you something about all these insurance companies. They insured them. They take the risk. There better not be any bailout or anything like that. Let these insurance companies who make billions take care of it themselves. Courts are trying to slow down DOJ. I'm sure liberal courts will be trying to slow it down. Folks, this is so stupid and silly. He is a member of the Trump administration. It's too damn bad. Marco Rubio is not going to go to the G20. He says it's all woke. It's all climate. He's not going to go. Good for him. Ford Motor Company, record profits. How do you like that? AOC says Musk is the stupidest billionaire she knows. Is that not crazy? The smartest man on the planet is called dumb by AOC. Google's getting rid of their DEI. I'm telling you, folks, woke fatigue's hitting everybody. The Black Hawk helicopter did not have a safety system on that should have been on. Awful. Federal Election Commission leader, pictured here, canned by Trump. And you know what? She's not happy about it. Russell Vought has been confirmed for the budget director. 12 Venezuelans have been flown down to Guantanamo Bay. Boston University, a staff member put out a flyer that said, dead or alive, any Doge worker. Crazy. And Bering Air, plane crash in Alaska. Thursday, 4 p.m. vanished, 12 miles off the coast. 10 people on board. Sad. And they found $19 million of mixed narcotics in the middle of a bunch of cucumbers and jalapenos. Can you imagine biting into one of those? It's more than hot. And Doge is after millions that have been sent overseas for animal torture. The border is down. The illegal immigrants coming over is down 90% since Trump became president. Sad. Kash Patel, Democrats are trying to hold him up a little bit, but it won't work. They did the same thing on the budget director. And CBS News, they released a tape. Last night, their lead story was twisting the fact that there were 5,000 FBI employees working on January 6th, that Trump might be retaliating against them. They're so woke, it's unbelievable. Trump's canceled all news subscriptions for every federal worker. TVA CEO, pictured here. Remember I told you? Edith Charles. This guy was making $10 million. At the head of the Tennessee Valley, created by FDR. How does he look at himself in the mirror? What a scumbucket. Musk versus Bannon. You know, Bannon has been hitting Musk hard, which is bullshit. Musk told Bannon, said, Bannon's a good talker, but not much of a doer. Check mark Musk. NASA, they've told all their workers to get rid of their pronouns. Donald Trump is not only going to go to the Super Bowl, next weekend he's going to head to the Daytona 500. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. I hope you have a great day. Here we go with local news. Joe Burrow's burglary. Fox 19 would not post their pictures. You believe that? Here they are. They've all been indicted. They're showing all of Joe Burrow's stuff. It's unfreaking believable. They need to rot in a prison somewhere. Over the Rhine shooting last night, Alan Scott was shot 50, died. Suspect was wearing a dark hoodie. Does that kind of shock you? One add-on. Mike DeWine says the Big Mac Bridge will be open on Sunday. This is the Bulldog. Coming up next, Jamie Spindley in his World News.
Hello there. Happy Friday, everybody. We're having fun in the studio with my producer, Sabrina. The latest world headlines, here we go. Donald Trump suggested the U.S. could take control of Gaza once the fighting ends. He said Israel would hand it over. No U.S. soldiers would be needed and Palestinians would be relocated. U.S. officials have given mixed responses to this plan. A canal in Argentina, Buenos Aires suburb, turned bright red, worrying locals. The water flowed into a nearby river and nature reserves. Experts believe it could be from dumped textile dye or chemical waste. And Taiwan reported 9 Chinese planes and 6 Navy ships near the island. The government called it harassment, adding to rising tensions. That's it for today. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend and enjoy Super Bowl Sunday. Let's go, Philadelphia Eagles. Cheerio.
All right, here we go. Sports Without Boundaries. Got a lot of sports. We're going to begin with the Super Bowl game. I think it's at 6 p.m. The Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. The last football game of the year. Josh Allen was awarded the MVP of the league. I think whoever won that Ravens-Bills game decided it. He won. Joe Burrow made Comeback Player of the Year. Saquon Barkley was Offensive Player of the Year. Burrow is willing to restructure his contract to keep Chase, Higgins, Hendrickson, and Gesnick. He's doing his part. Hall of Fame. Hall of Famers are Jared Allen, Antonio Gates. Who else? I forget him. Absent from that group was Jared Allen. Absent from that group, Eli Manning, who won 2 Super Bowls. Otani's interpreter got 56 months in jail. Unbelievable. $17 million. University of Kentucky plays South Carolina tomorrow at home at Rupp Arena at noon. Lakers had another trade. They traded Dalton Connect. I hated that. I liked him. To the Charlotte Hornets for Mark Williams. They did need a center. Chris Hillich, he is the owner of the Detroit Red Wings, and the Detroit Tigers is getting divorced. He said it won't affect either team. Antonio Brown, sadly, has blown $100 million and is now bankrupt. Ryan Day got a big extension and making now $12.5 million a year. Unbelievable. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Coming up next, I got 2 very funny pop culture stories. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go with pop culture. First story up. Brianna Chicken Fry. Do you believe that is her last name? Chicken Fry. This is Zach Bryan's ex. She's looking good down at the Super Bowl. Apparently, she thinks she's a lesbian now. But how the hell do you have a name like Chicken Fry? Brianna, is that a real name? You know what? This is the funniest thing. The only Brianna that I know is called Brianna Browning. Her last name is not Chicken Fry. Is your daughter considering changing her name to Chicken Fry, Sabrina? No. I hope not. Brianna, keep your name. Browning sounds much better than Chicken Fry. And next, Cracker Barrel is mocking Waffle House's 50-cent surcharge on eggs. We're waiting to see if IHOP weighs in. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. May the Eagles, who I hate worse than any team of sports, win the Super Bowl, because I can't see the Chiefs winning again. And I like Patrick Mahomes.